Wake up, Asheville. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Monday, August 24th. Public opposition to giving Mission Health more beds dominated an Asheville hearing on competing hospital proposals. Almost the entire room stood when resident Denise Champagne asked who believed Mission shouldn't receive another bed. Speakers cited staffing, access, and care concerns, as well as 4 immediate jeopardy citations since 2019. Mission said demand requires permanent rooms, but Asheville Mayor Esther Manheimer backed UNC Health's Westgate Hospital, while Madison County Commissioner Matthew Weck supported Advent Health's Weaverville expansion. Novant Health seeks beds in Arden. State regulators expect to allocate 92 beds by the end of the year. Read more in the Citizen Times. Asheville bus rider John Rowe says disabilities prevent him from driving or walking long distances. He relies on buses to seek work and report earnings at the Social Security office, one of 7 destinations that could lose service under a proposed redesign. Grace Lasco rides to prenatal appointments, while India Jones Davis described taking several buses to fill a prescription before heading home. The plan on the table would add frequent service on 3 routes, but council members delayed a vote indefinitely amid concerns about vulnerable riders. The city is exploring more funding, shuttles, and county support. Read more in the Asheville Watchdog. North Carolina's election board has restored an early voting site at Western Carolina University. The Jackson County campus had hosted voting since 2016 and consistently recorded the highest share of same-day registrations, reflecting its large student population. Republicans removed the site during the primary, but County Republican Jay Pavey later joined Democrats in supporting its return after saying Republicans faced pressure from Raleigh to exclude it. The state board unanimously approved both the university site and Cullowhee Recreation Center, despite county budget concerns. Campus sites at 2 Guilford County universities were rejected. You can read more in the Carolina Public Press. A magnitude 2.0 earthquake was recorded near Weaverville yesterday morning. The U.S. Geological Survey says the quake struck just before 8 a.m. with an epicenter 5 miles east-northeast of Weaverville and 9 miles north-northeast of Asheville. It occurred 2 miles underground. No property damage or injuries were reported. Quakes of this size are weak and typically cause only light rumbling. Western North Carolina sits near the East Tennessee seismic zone, where underground fault lines within Appalachian bedrock occasionally trigger minor seismic activity. Read more at WLOS. And UNC Asheville researchers have found a way to fight a bacterium considered a leading cause of antibiotic-resistant infections. Their 4-year study found that disabling a specific enzyme allowed normal bacterial growth in lab conditions, but made the bacteria less able to withstand hostile conditions or destroy red blood cells. Researchers say this could support drugs that reduce the bacteria's ability to cause disease without the same pressure to evolve resistance as antibiotics that kill it directly. Professor Melinda Grosser led the work with 12 undergraduate co-authors. You can read more in the Mountain Express. The next jazz concert at Mars Landing Arts Center happens this coming Sunday when the Keith Jackson Jacob Heinemann Quartet brings Chicago-flavored modern compositions and improv to Mars Hill. Trust me, it's worth the 20-minute drive north from Asheville. All the details and tickets are at marslandingartscenter.com. If you've made Wake Up Asheville part of your local news diet, I would really love it if you helped our show by doing 2 things. First, give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and please say a couple lovely things about the show. And second, please share Wake Up Asheville with friends and family. They'll love you for it. Till next time, I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for waking up to Wake Up Asheville.